Usually when I see wear like this in a coin, it's got to be before the 40s. So let's take a look. Hello, coin enthusiasts out there. It is Dax Collects, and now I have made it to the year 2024. Let's go ahead and start up a fresh new year of coin roll hunting. So I have 2 penny boxes right in front of me here, or do I? I actually have a total of 4 penny boxes right in front of me. Just picked up 2 penny boxes a couple of days ago. We'll only open up 2 for the video here. So we'll find out which ones I'll open up later in the video. But for right now, let's go over the pennies that I'm looking out for. Pennies to look out for are going to be the Indian head penny, minted between 1859 to 1909. Any wheat pennies minted between 1909 to 1958. Any 2009 pennies to check for copper. And any proofs and anything for the books, as well as any errors and no varieties that I can possibly find inside these rolls. And that's pretty much it. And if you haven't seen my last penny box video, I'll put the link right up here so you can go ahead and watch that one before you watch this one. Let's go ahead and grab the die. This is the one that I'll be using. We'll say the crown here is just a 1, since there is no 1 in this die. So we'll range this from crown to 4. Crown, 2, 3, 4. So I'll go ahead and roll this once, and whatever it lands on the first time will be penny box number 48. Then we'll roll the second time, and that will be penny box number 49 for the video. Which one will I open up first? Crown. So this box here will be number 48. Which one's going to be number 49? Four. So this box right here will be number 49. 48, 49. These 2 here I'll have to open up in the future. So let's go ahead and get started with penny box number 48 and penny box number 1 of the year. And here it is. Let's go ahead and open this box up and check what's inside. Circulated box of pennies right in front of me here, which is great. Not seeing anything too crazy on the top side, but I'll go ahead and check the bottom side as well, and I'll let you know if I find anything that stand out from the rest. I have just finished checking both sides of the ender, and there's going to be one that stands out. Like how I said I didn't find anything too crazy before I looked through the enders, and look at what's peeking out right there. In roll number 9, there's a Canadian penny right here. It has the tiara obverse design. We'll have to see, once we get to this roll, what the year of this Canadian penny is. Other than that, everything else is pretty standard. Just the usual copper and zinc pennies with the Lincoln Memorial and the shield. So, let's go ahead and get started with penny box number 48 and see what we can find inside these rolls. Get ready for another year of coin roll hunting. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Currently on roll number 1, wheat penny number 1, and Canadian penny number 1. Starting off with a 1958, minted in Denver. Here's the Canadian penny. This one has the tiara obverse design, which means that this design spanned between the years 1965 to 1989. Let's flip this over and see what the year is. 1978. Currently on roll number 3, Canadian penny number 2. This one is from the year 2006. And it has the uncrowned obverse design right here. This design spanned between the years 2003 to 2012. It is the final design before they discontinued the Canadian penny in the year 2012. This one's an interesting penny to say the least too, because the 2006 Canadian penny has several different varieties. The non-magnetic variant, the magnetic variant, the non-magnetic P variant, the magnetic P variant, and the non-magnetic Royal Canadian Mint variant, and the magnetic Royal Canadian Mint variant. So, the way I test if it's magnetic or non-magnetic is this radio speaker here. If it actually does stick to the magnet here, then it's a magnetic coin. But if it doesn't stick to the magnet, then it's a non-magnetic coin. So let's see. Nope. So we have a non-magnetic 2006 Canadian penny. Currently on roll number 7, wheat penny number 2. 1944, minted in Philadelphia. The most common wheat penny to find in circulation, with a mintage of over 1.4 billion. Currently on roll number 9, and here's that Canadian penny ender with the tiara obverse design. Let's flip this over and see what the year of this Canadian penny is. 1966. Next roll, roll number 10, wheat penny number 3. 1942, minted in Philadelphia. Currently on roll number 14, wheat penny number 4. 1955, minted in Denver. Next roll, roll number 15, wheat penny number 5. 1946, minted in Denver. Currently on roll number 21, Canadian penny number 4. This one has the tiara obverse design. This looks like it's going to be after 1982. Let's take a look. 1985. There are two types of these pennies that exist. There's the pointed 5 and the blunt 5. This one is the blunt 5 variant. Currently on roll number 27, wheat penny number 6. This is my second 1946, minted in Denver. Next roll, roll number 28, Canadian penny number 5 and number 6, and wheat penny number 7. Starting with a 1998 Canadian penny right here with the diadem obverse design. This design spanned between the years 1990 to 2003. And here's Canadian penny number 6. This one has the tiara obverse design from the year 1974. And here's the wheat penny. This is my second 1955, minted in Denver. Currently on roll number 43, wheat penny number 8. 1952, minted in Denver. Next roll, roll number 44, wheat penny number 9. 1953, minted in Denver. Next roll, roll number 45, wheat penny number 10. 1957, minted in Denver. All right, I've just finished penny box number 48. Let's go ahead and do a full box recap right now. So let's set this aside and let me show you guys what I found inside this box. And here they are. Let's go over them real quick. I found 4 wheat pennies here from the 1940s, 6 wheat pennies here from the 1950s, 6 Canadian pennies, 9 2009 pennies, and 1 beautiful copper penny right here from the year 1966. So, a pretty standard box for me. I usually average about 10 wheat pennies per box, and that's okay. This was still a fun hunt regardless. We'll check these wheat pennies and Canadian pennies for the collection books later on in the video. But for now, we're going to have to take a look and see what penny box 49 has inside. So let's go ahead and bring it out right now. And here it is. Let's go ahead and open this box up and check what's inside. Let's see if we'll match the wheat penny count of the last box, or will we find a little more? We'll have to see. Once again, circulated box of pennies right in front of me here. Not seeing anything that stands out on the top side, but I'll go ahead and check the bottom side as well, and I'll let you know if I find anything that stand out from the rest. I have just finished checking both sides of the ender, and there's going to be nothing that stands out. So let's go ahead and get started with penny box number 49, aka number 2 for the new year, and see what we can find inside of these rolls. Let's see if we will find anything for the collection book inside of this box. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Off to a good start with this box. Inside of roll number 1, wheat penny number 1. And this looks really old. Usually when I see wear like this in a coin, it's got to be before the 40s. So let's take a look. There we go. 1919, minted in San Francisco. And in pretty decent shape as well. This will be an addition to my collection book. Very nice. Next roll, roll number 2, wheat penny number 2. 1953, minted in Denver. Currently on roll number 16, wheat penny number 3. 1944, minted in Denver. Whenever you come across this coin, always look out for the D over S variety. I am still on roll number 16, wheat penny number 4. 1955, minted in Denver. Next roll, roll number 17, Canadian penny number 1. 1964. This has the Laureate portrait design, which spanned between the years 1953 to 1964. Next roll, roll number 18, wheat penny number 5. 1947, minted in Philadelphia. Currently on roll number 20, wheat penny number 6. This is my second 1944, minted in Denver. Currently on roll number 32, wheat penny number 7, and Canadian penny number 2. 1937, minted in Philadelphia. Here's the Canadian penny, 1987. This one has the tiara obverse design. Next roll, roll number 33, wheat penny number 8. 1956, minted in Denver. Look out for D above Shadow D and the repunch mint mark. Currently on roll number 39, wheat penny number 9, 10, and 11. Starting with a 1958, minted in Denver. And here's the next one, 1948, minted in Denver. And here's the third wheat penny, 1942, minted in Philadelphia. Next roll, roll number 40, wheat penny number 12. This is my second, 1956, minted in Denver. Currently on roll number 44, Canadian penny number 3. 1977. This one has the tiara obverse design. Next roll, roll number 45, wheat penny number 13. 1947, minted in Denver. Currently on roll number 49, wheat penny number 14. 1940, minted in Philadelphia. All right, I have just finished penny box number 49. Let's go ahead and do a full box recap right now. So let's set this aside. And let me show you guys what I found inside of this box. And here they are. Let's go over them real quick. I found one wheat penny here from the year 1919, minted in San Francisco. One wheat penny here from the year 1937, minted in Philadelphia. Found 7 wheat pennies here from the 1940s, 5 wheat pennies here from the 1950s, 3 Canadian pennies, 15 2009 pennies, and 3 beautiful copper pennies right here. 1971 San Francisco, 1972 Philadelphia, and 1973 Denver. Not a terrible box whatsoever. We will have an addition for the collection book. We'll plug that in later in the video. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring down all the finds of the 2 boxes and do a 2-box recap. All right, here they all are. Show you guys all the wheat pennies that I found in the 2 boxes. Not too shabby. Most of these wheat pennies, though, I have found before, so I still will check to see if these will upgrade the ones that are in the book right now. I also found a total of 9 Canadian pennies, as you can see. And then I found a total of 24 2009 pennies right here. So here's the total count for each 2009 penny. 5 presidency, 10 professional life, 4 formative years, and 5 birth and early childhood pennies. And then these 4 here are the beautiful copper pennies that I found in the 2 boxes. We'll check to see if these upgrade the ones that are currently in the book in just a bit. This was a pretty fun 2-box penny hunt. I'm going to go ahead and check all these 2009 pennies to see if at least one of them is composed of copper. And I'll be right back. None of the 2009 pennies were composed of copper. So now I'm left over with 9 Canadian pennies, 24 wheat pennies, and 4 beautiful copper pennies right here. Let's start with the first collection book right here. It is the Lincoln Pennies Collection Book number 2, between the years 1941 to 1974. As you can see, I'm missing 2 steel wheat pennies here. This one from 1943 Denver, and this one being from 1943 San Francisco, and 1 copper wheat penny, 1954 Philadelphia. Did not find any of these 3 in this video, so we'll keep on trying in the future to find these wheat pennies. Now I'll go ahead and check these wheat pennies here that go to this book to see if they will upgrade any one of these that are in the book right now. So I will be right back once I have these pennies ready to plug in or not. Just finished checking all of the wheat pennies for the book, and here are the results. There will be 2 upgrades: 1947 Philadelphia and the 1972 Philadelphia. I'm going to go ahead and plug these in right now. All right, and there we go. So now after going through penny boxes number 48 and number 49, this is what my Lincoln Pennies collection book number 2 looks like right now. I'll happily take upgrades for this book. Now let's go ahead and close this book. Time for collection book number 2. Lincoln Pennies collection book number 1. Between the years 1909 to 1940. As of right now, I have a total of 29 wheat pennies inside of this collection book. And I have 3 to check. Here's the 1 edition, 1919 San Francisco. And that's going to go right there. Let me check the others real quick. 1940 Philadelphia. That one's not going to upgrade. And 1937 Philadelphia. That definitely will upgrade. So I will have 1 addition and 1 upgrade for this collection book. Very nice. Here's the comparison between the 37s real quick. You can definitely see there's a lot more detail showing on this coin than this coin. And then that addition. Let's plug these in right now. Alrighty. So now after going through penny boxes number 48 and number 49, this is what my Lincoln Pennies collection book number 1 looks like right now. Now that brings the total count to 30. We'll continue our search for the missing wheat pennies in the future. And now let's go ahead and close this book. Now it's time for the Canadian books. Starting with Canada Small Cents collection book number 2 between the years 1989 to 2012. I only have 2 Canadian pennies to check for the book. The 98 and the 2006 zinc. Here's one of them. The 2006. Goes right there. Let's see. That one is not going to upgrade. And this one right here. This one is the 1998 Canadian penny. It goes right there. And that will not upgrade either. So, after going through the 2 penny boxes in this video, it will remain the same. So now let's go ahead and close this book. And finally, we have this book right here. Canada Small Cents collection book number 1 between the years 1920 to 1988. And I have quite a few Canadian pennies here that I'll check for the book. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, and I'll let you know if I have any additions and or upgrades. Just finished checking all the Canadian pennies for this book, and unfortunately, there will be no additions and no upgrades. So we struck out on the Canadian pennies in this hunt, but that's okay. We'll continue our search for these Canadian pennies in the future. Hopefully we'll find some more out there. Now let's go ahead and close this book. I'm going to go ahead and put these Canadian pennies in this Ziploc bag with my other foreign finds. Just like that. And now, all I have left to do is to check the wheat pennies here and these formative years pennies for the double thumb. For the wheat pennies, I check for DDOs, DDRs, and RPMs. And the website that I use to check for those is www.varietyvista.com. If you ever want to find the known varieties for each of these wheat pennies, check them out. They provide good illustrations on what they would look like if you ever were to encounter such a variety for any of the years mentioned in that website. If you're an avid error and or variety checker like I am, I would highly recommend that website. So I'll check these now, and if I find anything, I'll let you guys know. And if not, then I'll conclude the video right here. So if you guys like this video, I appreciate it. Leave a like if you want, and subscribe if you want as well, as I go through more coin boxes with you guys and see what I can find. Turn out to be a good hunt. All these wheat pennies that I'm missing, they're getting tougher and tougher to find. So any addition, I will happily take. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any wheat pennies, Indian head pennies, or anything older than that you have in your possession. I would love to hear what you guys have in your collection. And now I'm going to go ahead and start signing off. So thank you guys for tuning in. This has been Dax Collects, and I'll catch you guys on the flip. Good luck hunting, everyone, and have a good one. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you want to check out another video of mine, click on the tab in the bottom left corner.